Hello to the dedicated officials and staff of Georgia cities. I'm Larry Hanson, the Executive Director of your Georgia Municipal Association. I hope the State of GMA video finds you energized and inspired after the past 3 days of GMA's virtual convention. If you haven't heard by now, you helped make history by attending our first ever virtual convention. Thank you. Today, I'll be sharing some exciting GMA updates that have taken place since our last annual convention in Savannah. With your help, we took the theme Cities United to the next level by rebranding our Winter Legislative Conference, formerly known as Mayor's Day, to the Cities United Summit. This rebrand better represented the event's evolution and target audience. After the closing legislative breakfast, members, adorned in their GMA Cities United Summit scarves, traveled across the street to the state capitol to meet with their legislators and make a strong, united statement. This high-energy day of connection and advocacy set Georgia's municipalities up for several successful wins during the first 20 days of the legislative session, including the passage of the Marketplace Facilitator legislation, which will facilitate fairness for local businesses by requiring all online sale platforms to pay sales tax. Cities also united to celebrate the groundbreaking of the new GMA headquarters project on January the 27th. The new GMA headquarters, parking deck, and renovation project will include 4 floors and 27,000 square feet of additional space and a 5-level 146-space parking deck. GMA's current building will also be renovated as part of this history-making project. We are on track for a December 2020 ribbon cutting and look forward to hosting and serving you, our GMA members, in our new home. Team GMA and the association's executive leadership team have continued to move the state forward by embracing and involving emerging leaders through 3 targeted steps: our partnership with Georgia Forward, the launch of our 20 Under 40 initiative, and our Children and Youth Advisory Council. Georgia Forward, which came under the GMA umbrella through an agreement with Central Atlanta Progress, continues to forge ahead with plans to host its signature forum and Young Game Changers program in early 2021. Young Game Changers will bring together Georgia's brightest minds under the age of 40 to help solve community challenges and help cities achieve their potential. Through our inaugural 20 Under 40 focus group, we identified methods, tools, and offerings to increase and retain the participation of elected officials and staff under the age of 40. These recommendations were presented to GMA leadership, and several have already been implemented. We continued in our commitment to build tomorrow's leaders with the creation of GMA's Children and Youth Advisory Council. The Council, which held its first meeting in February, will recommend programs, training, research, and other initiatives that will make a positive impact on children and youth. The implementation of some of these recommendations will be spearheaded by GMA's new nonprofit organization, Georgia City Solutions. This organization will support new and innovative programs, solutions, and research aimed at building vibrant, economically prosperous, and well-managed cities while improving the quality of life of municipal residents in Georgia. The Georgia City Solutions Board of Directors held their first meeting in June and will develop a strategic plan this summer. In partnership with the University of Georgia's Carl Vinson Institute of Government, GMA hosted several training opportunities since last convention through the Harold F. Holtz Municipal Training Institute. There were nearly 300 training seats and 13 classes held between August and November 2019. Nearly 1,300 training seats were filled in 24 classes during the Cities United Summit in January, and more than 450 newly elected officials attended the 2 newly elected officials institutes in February and March. More recently, there were more than 230 seats filled in 10 live interactive online classes held during May and June. GMA continues to be in excellent financial condition, and our team has grown to better serve you. Since last June, GMA's financing programs have assisted members with over 150 equipment transactions totaling more than $59 million and 9 brick-and-mortar transactions totaling over $19 million. GMA's telecommunications and right-of-way program has recovered more than $1 million for members, and the delinquent insurance business license fee program has returned over $680,000 in fees for members in the past year. In addition, with combined assets now exceeding $2.5 billion, our retirement, life and health, workers' compensation, and property and liability insurance programs provide cities with access to cost-effective and professionally managed employee benefit and risk management services. As we strive to be responsive to the ever-changing challenges of cities, a new IT security and strategic consulting service was launched in January. If your city is not in these programs, we ask that you give us a chance to earn your business. There's been a lot to celebrate since our last convention, including GMA being named for the 6th consecutive year as a top workplace by the Atlanta Journal-Constitution and for the first time in the top 20. This award is based on direct feedback from GMA's valuable staff, which illustrates that Team GMA believes their work serves the greater purpose of equipping and empowering Georgia City officials and making our association one of the best in the nation. In addition, GMA's Fall 2019 staff reorganization and communication refresh continue to yield great value for our members, including the launch of our new bi-monthly Georgia Cities magazine and the expansion of GMA's Member Services Consulting team. With 7 consultants located across the state as district outreach representatives, GMA can now better serve and assist cities in all facets of municipal government operations. GMA also celebrated the 20th anniversary of the Georgia Cities Foundation with another successful year by providing 9 loans totaling over $2 million for downtown projects in 7 cities. For many of us, our lives were changed by the global COVID-19 pandemic. While we continue to grapple with daily uncertainties, the GMA leadership team finds comfort in knowing that 2 very important things have stayed the same: your commitment to your cities and our commitment to you. Your leadership and GMA's calling to help all cities rebuild from this crisis was the inspiration behind renaming this virtual convention Cities United, Rising with Resilience. It's our hope that you will combine all that you've learned over the past 4 days of our first virtual convention with tools from our online COVID-19 Resource Center for Municipal Leaders and the expertise of GMA staff to truly rise up from this pandemic into the thriving cities that make Georgia the best state in the nation. As the leaders of Georgia cities, your strength and resilience has been undeniable in the face of this pandemic. Now, I join GMA leaders in asking you to use this same strength to firmly commit to the principles of justice, equality, and fairness, and play an instrumental role in addressing racial division, disparities, and inequalities. At this moment in time, it is imperative we listen deeply, unite widely, and act boldly. To learn more about plans for transparent and honest conversations, please visit our website at www.gacities.com. Thank you for your support of GMA, and please let us know how we can serve you better. With the active involvement of our 538 members, our future is bright, and I am confident GMA will continue to be Cities United.